Hi guys. Another video. We have a token. There's a moth flying around in here. He's trying to get it. And because I have the lights off and all these candles, I don't know, this just is a lot worse than normal. So I could do this, but then I don't know. I can't see. I mean, I can see, but I can't see. Let's try that, shall we? It's probably better, and you don't have the, which looks worse than, usual. Which normally I don't care, but it looks worse today. What's up? I just got back from Houston. It was fun. A few days in Houston, so much fun. Man or Child came out a couple weeks ago. A couple of videos ago. She feels better. Oh my god. So much better. Just being able to get it out. And she knows that she can get mad, and that's awesome. Like I feel like all my parts are starting to integrate, like, more than ever. It's crazy. So when I released all of that, just speaking my truth and getting it out, that set off a pretty cool chain reaction. Well, just me pushing this record button 3 months ago set off a chain reaction. And, well, some things I can't talk about because it's not just my story. One day I'll be able to. But for right now, it doesn't matter because a friend of mine had said something today. She said it felt like her timelines, like she was getting further and further from her, like, timelines that she's been on or what have you, like, and for me it's kind of the same thing. Like, it almost feels like my childhood didn't exist now. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, it's like almost non-existent. Like, that's crazy. And I think a video or two before the family one where I was getting all the, bleh stuff. I know. I talked about my dad a lot and his negativity and this and that, and how we had a falling out just because he just wouldn't heal. He just wouldn't heal. Bless his heart. And I had talked about, I'm not sure, that I had put the connection that I was sitting there upset that I didn't have the dad, like, that I wanted, right? Like, the one who would go to, like, play tea party with me and go to father-daughter dances and stuff like that. And grill my boyfriends at the door, walk me down the aisle, stuff like that. So I grew up with these, like, wishings that I had this type of relationship with my dad, right? Then I had this realization. I was like, okay, Stephanie, go back into what your life was and ask yourself these questions, right? So would I have had a father-daughter, like, tea party time with my dad as he was had we stayed? Would I have gone to father-daughter dances with him? No. I didn't date. I didn't have boyfriends pick me up at the door and take me out. Like, no. I went out with groups of people and I just did what I wanted and I had fun and I just didn't have that, like. So why am I upset that my dad wasn't there and I only mess with my boyfriends when they pick me up? Illusions. Hello. Total illusion. And when I realized that, I was like, oh my god, okay. So what did I have with him? What was our relationship? Our relationship was him teaching me how to I was gonna take it up the ass, but that sounds like dirty and it's not intended that way. But like, it got to the point to where it was just like, oh my God, I can't anymore. I have to like say something. I grew up, like I said, in other videos, you see me, no spine, like none whatsoever. Well, he helped. He helped. Oh, he helped. He was a good 65% help on getting my backbone very, very, very strong. So now I can speak up for myself in any situation. Like, I don't care what it is. No, I'm not holding nothing back. No. And again, thank you. Thank you, Daddy, for that. Bless his heart. Like, he chose he chose a very, very, very hard road. Bless his heart. And then, let's see. And then was it 10 months ago, like we had that falling out. And then, I don't know, a few months ago, I was able to go up to the hospital and see him in the hospital. And we were able to have a moment where he apologized, and we got to have our like father-daughter moment with no resistance. That's my favorite. That's what it is for me. If I don't feel resistance, that to me is as close to peace, as close to unconditional love as you can get when there's no resistance in it. If there's no resistance in it, then that's as close to getting to your soul as you can get. Do you know what I mean? No, butters. Come here, sir. You want to say hi? Come here. Say hi. Look in the camera. Look right there. Look right there. Right there, right there. So I got to have that moment with him that was so precious. And then I just kept having these realizations, one right after another, about how this generational trauma stuff is just a layer that, I placed. I am so thirsty. I don't have anything to drink out here. Okay, so yeah, generational traumas. That's the layers, right? Again, it almost feels like I didn't have a childhood, like I didn't have that childhood. It's so crazy. I was talking about severing ties, right? Well, then my dad died. He passed away. It was on the 15th, tax day. He always said there was two things in life that were for sure. Certainty was death and taxes, and he died on tax day. Bless his heart. The last couple of months, he would look at me a certain way. Like, he couldn't keep eye contact with me. He could look off. But he would, and then look off, eye contact, very short-lived. But every once in a while, we would connect our eyes in such a way that it was almost like he was trying to say something to me, like he was trying to tell me something. Let me tell you something. Like, seriously. I didn't know what it was, and I would sit there and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what it is. But to know my dad, he's not gonna speak it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think, and then I would be like, I don't even think he knows what it is. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I didn't think nothing of that again until it clicked. It clicked one day. like 2 days before he died, it clicked. That was all of it, was just an illusion. It was written, and I've been saying this, but it finally really landed and planted, because it's a knowing that we wrote all that shit out. And to get me to this point, like, I had to go through all of that shit. Oh my God. And like, I just, and now, on the other side of it, like, I don't feel like I ever went through it. Like, how is that possible? What? This whole thing is just... So anyway, that's what I was seeing in my dad's eyes. It was him like, dude, just click that shit already. Just click that shit already, because I'm tired. I don't want to be here anymore. I need you to click that shit, Stephanie. I need you to click it. Just click it. So I can go, because he was miserable. For the last 10 years, he has been a physical pain, hell. Mentally, he's been in hell. He has been miserable. Oh, bless his heart. And I'm just so grateful, and just it's so much peace knowing that he's not hurting anymore. Of course, I'm sure he had to go through some like spiritual rehabilitation for a minute, because it was pretty bad. But I think he and I were able to have that peace there at the end, so that it helped him, I think, once he landed over there. And I'm gonna see him again. I have a feeling that he's gonna be helping me with some stuff later. I'm kind of excited. Kept getting some like little messages, and I'm excited to see what that is. And this whole thing is so weird, because old energy Stephanie and all of her like traumas and codependency and not feeling safe and just feeling like any minute I was just gonna be like taken, pulled apart, and like buried alive, or just whatever could happen to you, car accident. Just, I was waiting just for anything to happen to me, you know, like just so unsafe. I felt unsafe, always in danger. That's the perfect word for it. I always felt like I was in danger. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, I've never used that word before. That's my word. I felt like I was in danger. Oh my God, that's terrifying. That's my word. That's it. And now I don't. And that blows my mind too. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I think I'm at the point of no return. And I've said that before. I'm at the point of no return. I'm at another point of no return. And you know what? You get to a point where you think, oh my God, there's nothing more that it could be. But then there is. And then you get to another point where you're like, you're never going to know it all. You don't know shit. Eternity. And when you have that mindset, nothing gets you down. Yeah, I have my little like moments where, you know, I still get triggered from time to time. Yeah, I'm fucking human. Hello. But on the most part, no, I'm from sun up to sundown. I'm aware. I'm gonna be real. I have cotton mouth really bad right now, but y'all probably knew that. And I need a drink. But I wanted to finish up this video. 14 minutes. Oh my God. I'm so high. I need something to drink, and I cannot post this. Yeah, and my friend I was talking to, we were talking about how you gonna have to be a kid, you know, like this is the time of being childlike and expressing ourselves in that way and playing with our abilities. And mine are all like coming back online since I was a kid, and I shut them all down. If you want to know about that, you gotta go back and watch the other videos. What? 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 So yeah, I don't know. This channel went from one thing. I tell a story. I had no clue that telling my story was gonna, I don't know, almost erase it. It's like, I don't know. It's insane. It's like I don't, like, the little bit of happy times that I remember are gone. Do you know what I mean? And the bad things aren't either. It's just like, I just didn't experience it. It's almost like, and it's just an imprint now or something. Like I learned my lessons from it. I healed from the trauma that it caused. And then I was able to just like file it, file it away as like, job well done. Dude, and now I get to like create this whole new world for myself. There's something to this shit, y'all. What the fuck? Keep watching. Shit's about to get just, I mean, shit is good. I ain't gonna say about to get good. Shit is good. Oh, it's good, baby. It's so good. I was gonna talk about something else and I can't remember what it was now. She's thinking, is she gonna post this? That's what she's thinking. Charlie, you wondering, what are you thinking? I might just go ahead and close this off. Only off chance that I do post it, I need to have an ending. I'm gonna go get a drink, and I'm gonna watch this. I want to be controversial. It's part of my shadow. I want to like make people go, you know what I mean? And I know talking about Cottonmouth is not like controversial. It's not. But like, I don't know. There's just something about making people go, I don't know what to fucking think. You know what I mean? Like, and I keep getting these messages, you know, from all over, different ways. That whatever I'm gonna end up doing, like whatever this becomes, is gonna be something new. Or something that hasn't been done before. Or something that hasn't been seen before. Now, I already have a few ideas in my head of what it could be. But I'm not the type of person to sit there and be like, I'm gonna map this shit out and try it. I'm like, keep my mind closed. Not closed. Cleaned out. Is that my word? Clear. No thoughts. You know what I mean? My intuition guides me like 95% of the time. I mean, I'm human. 90% of the time. I don't know. I want to say 95. I'm pretty fucking aware. It's fucking crazy. Sometimes I'll sit there and I can't. I don't know. There's no words. And it's not all the time. It's just like, sometimes I'll just sit in a room where there's other people and it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I see them all as myself, right? Like they're all me. And what's that guy that says like your outer world is yourself pushed out? So like now I see everyone on the outside of me as myself. And so I sit there and often wonder, okay, like, what is, everybody, like, what is this person teaching me? Or what is that teaching me? Why did I come across that? No, no, no. I'm like, this, my life is like this puzzle that I like work, and I love it. It's fun. It's so fun. It's like the most fun I've ever had. It's the most fun I've ever had. I repeat myself a lot, don't I? I repeat myself a lot, don't I? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so fun. So I was going to close off this video, and then I kept talking. I'm going to keep talking because I mowed my grass today. And like the last time I mowed my grass, and the time before that, apologizing to the bugs because, like, dude, I'm so sorry. They're like trying to eat or whatever, their little whatevers, and I'm like taking their food, and they're like, and then the ones that are in the grass that get like killed. But then later on, I guess the universe was like, let's make her feel better. So there's a bunch of birds like in the grass that I'd already cut, and they were picking up the dead bugs. So I was like, oh, cool, they have food. So that made me feel better. I didn't think about that. Do you know what I mean? I've turned into a kid again. Like, I think about stuff like that. I just think we should get rid of grass altogether and just do like gardens and like rock gardens, and we don't need lawns. Why do we need lawns? We don't need lawns. We really don't. We can have like flowers and shit like that. Like, be creative. Shit. Why do we gotta be boring anyway with our freaking lawns? That's stupid. Let's be more creative, right? Let's start planting fruit trees in like city parks and like downtown and shit, so like you can have shade where buildings are. Why not? That would help people when they're like walking up and down the streets, like shopping and stuff, with shade. I mean, come on. And it'd probably take 50 or more years to get that, but our next generations of people is worth that. We need to start thinking about stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, I dropped that whole generational stuff. So now this is just me seeing what my life is. Just seeing what my life is. And it's fun. And now I don't need to... I'm good, like, with all that. It's like severed ties from the generational stuff, and my dad he's released now, and it's like the ancestors are woohoo, they're just clapping and having a field day. They're just loving it. It's just amazing. And what else? We're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what this turns into. I'm excited. Talk to y'all later.